Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gisette and I'm a nursing student. Today we are going to just dive right into some tips and some of my experiences in nursing school. Everyone has different experiences in nursing school. I personally am in nursing school in the South, so we know northern nursing schools might be different than southern Texas, but this is my experience. So like this video, subscribe. I'll try to come up with this cute little thing right here, and let's just jump right into it. Oh, of course the chickle would happen on my nose as I'm filming. Hey guys, this is kind of a different thing than I've done in the past. This isn't makeup, this isn't a vloggy type situation. This is me sitting down and kind of spilling the tea on nursing school. Don't worry, it's nothing bad. But I just want to give you some tips for if you're going to start nursing school, what to expect going in, and kind of stuff that I've kind of noticed and feel like I can share now that I've started. I'm here and I'm crying every day. No, I'm just kidding. Only sometimes. Okay, so I have some written on my phone. So I think I would start with kind of some tips for when you're starting out. A lot of us start out in either pharmacology or pathophysiology. My school blends them together, so I'm actually in pathopharmacology. It's just pathopharmacology 1 your first semester and pathopharmacology 2 your second semester. So my first tip actually has to do with that. Find out what textbook your school uses for pharmacology. My school personally uses the Leanne's Pharmacology and Nursing Care, and as you can see, it's all tabbed up from like exams. I like to color code each exam by sticky tabs, so like all the purples and pinks are exam 1, all like the oranges and yellows are exam 2. For this semester, I decided to do like monochromatic, so all the reds will be were for exam 1, which is like renal imbalances. And this book we didn't really use the first semester. I like took off all the tabs, but now we are using it this semester. So we currently did fluid and electrolytes, so that's what these tabs are. So yeah, find out what book those are, and don't even stress out about reading it, understanding it per se. Just kind of flip through it and understand some concepts. Never forget your pencil bag, and I think now that you're here, you know what I mean by pencil bag. I mean your highlighters, your pretty pens, your gel pens. Like, never forget that. You will cry if you do. Pack a lunch every day, especially on exam weeks, because I'm telling you, you will forget to eat, and I promise you there will be days when you are crying because you forgot you have your lunch and now you have to go to Chipotle, but you're too lazy to go to Chipotle, so you either A, starve, or 2, spend a lot of money on Postmates. That's just the way that one's gonna go. So yes, please remember to eat. You forget to eat, I'm just gonna say it right there. I have a friend who lost 10 pounds in a week because he did not eat because he was studying. It's just easy to forget to take care of yourself. And how are you going to take care of other people if you can't figure out a healthy way to manage all the stress and still take care of yourself? Go ahead, have that energy drink. I don't care. I don't care what anybody says. I will continue to keep drinking my energy drinks. I don't care. I said it. Coffee doesn't work for me anymore. It just doesn't. Find the energy drink that, like, has 0 or 15 calories, has no sugar, or they're all gonna have high sodium, so I'm not even begin to tell you to look for low sodium ones. But just remember that it sucks, but don't consume those all the time. Don't consume them all the time. I did buy like a 30 pack of energy drinks, 3D energy drinks. I'll link them down below. And for me, they work amazing. I have one and I'm like dancing off the walls. I'm dancing. I'm like ready. I'm focused. I'm there. But Red Bull, don't do it. Don't do it. Figure out the studying that works for you. I know a lot of people that can just take black and white notes on the paper, like just off the PowerPoint. Maybe the best way for me personally is looking at the PowerPoint and then reading around that specific line in the book. So that works for a lot of people. What personally works for me and my friends, split out here, is, I'll show you, what we call pretty notes. So this is Rome. It just has to do with like metabolic acidosis and all that. Color code your notes. These are pretty notes. Or how we like to do, this is for patho, we drew a kidney. Draw your kidney again. I know you forgot it. I know you did. I did. I had to relearn. I had to reteach myself the whole urinary system. Let's see. Little nephron. Draw your nephrons. Stretched out. And some diseases. And this kind of leads me to my next point. Watch YouTube videos. A really great one is Nurse RN Sarah on YouTube. She's great for pharmacology, especially. She's great for everything, really. Everybody will tell you to watch her if you need any help in skills, any help with your pharmacology, your pathophysiology, and she also does NCLEX reviews, so they're really helpful too. Just be mindful that she may talk about some things that your professor might not talk about. Keep those in mind. Yes, so now that I finished giving you my tips. I hope they were helpful. I really do. I realize there's like a lot of videos kind of like this on YouTube, but I've only watched one, and we're not really saying the same things. So great there. No, Toby, prepare to study harder than you've ever prepare to study harder than you've ever studied in your life. And like, I mean it. I promise. You have never studied harder for a thing in your life. We had our first pathophysiology 2 exam Thursday, and we kind of tallied up the number of hours we studied from like the Friday to the Thursday, and it kind of was upwards 74 5 hours. Like, I'm telling you, we would finish our normal classes, and then we would go find a study room, lock ourselves in the study room. It'd probably be around 3:30 when we started studying. Our study rooms didn't have windows, so by the time we looked at our phones, it was legitimately 10:30, 11:30, 12:30. My friends actually stayed till 2:33 in the morning. You study that long. You grind that hard. You will grind harder than you've had in your life, I promise. I don't want to scare y'all, but you're not going to see your family as much anymore. You will live at school. You will be studying. And even if you are home, you are in that corner studying. No one's bothering you. You've got your lo-fi beats on. You're not really thinking about much. And it just sucks. Like, I came home after my exam. I slept for 5-6 hours straight because I hadn't slept the prior 2 nights. So I came home, slept, was like, hey, to my siblings, let's go grab some ice cream. And we got in the car and went to Marble Slab. And they were like, this is the most we've seen you in a week. A car ride is the most they've ever seen me in a week. The most they had seen me in a week. So be prepared for that. It hurts, but leads into my next point. Your study group will become your family. I mean this from the bottom of my heart when I say I adore my study group. They're my family at this point. We cry together, we study together, we spend, imagine this, 10 plus hours together in a day, like nonstop, and we don't get sick of each other. Sometimes, but then we take a walk, come back, and everything's great. Like, you need to find those people that will keep you sane, because if not, you're gonna go crazy. Like, I've definitely gone crazy more than once or twice. You will teach yourself most of the stuff. Like, your professor can only give you the topics they're gonna test you on. There's so much. They might not even test you on all of it. It's on you to know every single bit of the information. Because a couple years from now, you're gonna have that patient and you're like, what was that lecture that, I kind of slacked on and, didn't really go into depth, but it was okay because you didn't get tested on it, but now I have it real life. You have to know that stuff, or have an inkling to be able to pick it up again as quick as you can. You will cry. I've never cried more than I have. I think I've cried collectively more times in nursing school than I have outside. But just know that you were good enough to get into school. You are smart enough to stay in. You just have to put in the work. It's hard, I know, but you just have to think, while your friends are out partying, we have fun too. While your friends are out partying, while they're out, taking trips, and you are crying over your health assessment, calculations for drugs textbook, just know that one day you are not going to regret a single moment of it. Do not have FOMO in nursing school. It will not help you. Yeah, I'm just thinking back to all the things I've missed out on, but I don't regret it because guess what? I was with my favorite people in the world studying. So, and it's a great feeling whenever things kind of just come together and click. So, that's it. If you guys want more videos, let me know. It's not that long, not that short. I hope that me kind of just like spitballing some things at you helps. I was kind of just doing my own thing, and I was like, you know what? I should record this video and let people know what's kind of on my mind, because it's been on my mind for the past couple of days that more people should know what nursing school is about. If any of y'all are curious, I'm actually at a liberal arts nursing school, so I do have to take some theologies and philosophies as a requirement to fulfill my degree plan. So it's nice to have like some easier classes thrown in there, easier. I also do have a minor in psychology, or I'm working towards a minor in psychology, so I do have some extra psychology classes on top of my nursing classes. I don't recommend. Don't do that. Don't pick a minor. But yeah, I'll probably end up, talking to my friends, like seeing like what kind of videos they would have liked to see when they were in nursing school. So take care of yourselves, eat, hydrate, subscribe to my channel. My name's Gisette. Didn't already say that. Take care and happy studying.